We get the advantage of time travel and knowing what's going on. What do you think these runners are up to during those 45 seconds that they're not allowing us to see? Yeah, hopefully Diggle has Mercius on the seeds, because Diggle, as the TO, generates all of the seeds for the tournament, and he is infamous for generating atrocious seeds, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah, that first race was rough.
Yeah. And it looks like we have movement on the runners. So Frost is a
Yep,
few
we are
seconds behind.
off.
Yep.
I assume we will see Space Jump first.
Pretty safe assumption. Yep. Space Jump First is a pretty standard trick, although it looks like it's given the runners trouble so far. Mostly just involves doing what's called a scan dash off a fruit in the distance. And in here you basically abuse the fact that, Frost got it, but they accidentally stepped off the platform. But basically involves abusing the fact that Metroid Prime 1 has no horizontal speed cap. And so because of that, if you use the dash in combat, that's normally intended for combat, and then let go, you get a giant burst of speed. And it looks like we have power bombs in the alcove as our first items.
Yeah,
Not going
not
to
the
be,
best thing to see, but
yeah, you
still
can't
pretty
really
good.
use it so early on, but finding main power bombs early on isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, it'll help them with powerbomb management throughout the seed.
Yep. Looks like it's only a missile under landing site, so that's probably not gonna get grabbed.
Probably not.
Yeah. So now it looks like our runners are going to be heading off to Hive Mecha, as that's guaranteed to be the first time in Logic, as Space Jump First is not actually in Logic. The randomizer doesn't assume that runners can do Space Jump First. There are some tricks which are in Logic, but Space Jump First is not one of them. Apologies if we ever don't quite grab 9, because the restream quality is not very high. It can get very grainy. So occasionally commentators can have some difficulties identifying what items are which.
Let's see what's on the ledge. Looks like missile.
Yeah, looks like a missile to me. Something you will notice is that our runners are actually starting with the charge beam mine. This was decided by the community in a vote prior to the tournament, or in the weeklies, and we mostly just copied it from weeklies. And I did not see at all what was in Ruined Nursery right there.
Neither did I couldn't tell.
Yeah, again, restream is very grainy, especially on Mop's end.
Yeah.
Looks like we're just going to be getting some missiles on Hive Mecha. Fairly standard, as there's only 3 items that can end up on Hive Mecha in the tournament. Space Jump Missiles and Morph Ball. And it
And
looks like
speaking of
we're...
Morph Ball,
Yep, that should go nicely with the power bombs our runners just got.
most definitely. We'll get to see what's in Vault here in a sec.
Yep. They won't be able to grab Vault yet, but they will be able to check what's on it later. Fortunately, it looks like Mop got a bit too close to the wall in the when doing in the Vault elevator, and it got sent back down because of that. Looks like just a missile in Vault.
Yep.
Looks like Frost is going to be heading over to Ruin Shrine to pick up some items there. As they do have Morphle now, they are now able to use their main power bombs line, which can actually open up places you would normally need bombs for. That is one thing that has been changed in the Randomizer. You can use power bombs to replace bombs. It's not particularly optimally used, and unfortunately, Frost hit the beetle fight trigger without actually having space jump, so he is actually going to have to go through and fight all the beetles. But fortunately, he finds Spider Ball in Ruin Shrine, which is always nice to find early on.
Yeah, Spider Ball's nice. That allows him to check Dynamo and possibly Furnace if he can do the Furnace climb.
Ooh, and Mop is finding Thermal Visor. Although he is a bit low HP right now, so that could be slightly problematic. Let's hope he doesn't take a bath in scarabs at any point. Frost finishing up the deal pretty quickly. It's not that bad if you know what you're doing, but considering it's skippable, most runners don't bother with it.
Yeah.
He's going to get E-Tank for his troubles.
Not a bad thing to find early game. E-Tanks are always nice.
Especially considering some of our runners seem to be spending quite a bit of time at low HP.
Yeah, true.
Frost looks like he's going to be heading back to town to get the early talent items and his hints. Yeah. Pretty standard stuff so far. Nothing really too exciting going on. Although the early route divergence that led to Mop grabbing Thermal Visor is interesting. Probably won't make much of a difference as there isn't any place Thermal is ever hard required in this game. And I imagine Frost probably will go back to grab the items there at some point, but still an interesting difference early on. Mop grabbing his Spider Ball. It looks like he is also fighting beetles.
Yep, and probably the most useful use of Thermal is so you don't have to do, Visulous Essence.
Yep, and Frost is grabbing Wave Beam, which is very, very useful. Bottom of Root Cave's a place that can often trip up new runners, as it's not really a location that people remember, especially so early on, but you technically only need missiles to go grab it, so Randomizer really likes putting important items there, as we see here.
Yep. Mop getting his E-Tank.
Yep. Oh, never mind. I have to bite my words because it looks like Frost is picking up the landing site missile.
Yep.
Suppose in the early game it's not too bad. It's like stream is freezing a bit for us. I don't know if you can see that in the live stream, but a bit janky. Looks like MopOfJustice is mostly just following Frostly at this point, making the same decisions. Both of them are heading over to town to get their artifacts and any buy checks there, which is pretty much always a good decision.
Yeah, not a bad decision. We'll get to see artifacts here and look at what this seed entails for items.
Yep. Alright, let's see, Diggle. Are you gonna pull us another one on us?
Security access A.
Alright, not bad.
Phazon processing center.
Oh,
Storage
boy.
cave.
Oh, wait, storage. Yeah, thinking processing center access.
Ruined
That's
gallery.
not too bad. Also, it looks like there is Ice Beam in Artifact Temple, and I missed that, so that's always good.
Cavern.
Overgrown Cavern.
And Crossway. So, not too bad. I mean,
Yeah,
there's...
no. That's been surprisingly merciful for the tourney seeds we've had so far. Plus, having Wave and Ice Beam early on is always nice. Also, something interesting. Looks like Frost has done something with the HUD, so the beam icons are on the left and the visors are on the right, which is not how it is in the normal game. Is there just a setting there that I did not notice, or I don't know. I've never actually seen that before.
Yeah, I can't recall. Yeah, that's a little strange.
Yeah. Oh well. Still, seeing Wave and Ice both so early on is a very positive sign for the seed.
Yeah, Wave and Ice opens up quite a bit of places in, Chozo, Magmore, and even Phendrana.
Yep. The only place that's really locked, where the doors are really locked behind Plasma Beam, which is the only beam they don't have, is Late Mines. And looks like Frost peeked at the Frigate Crash site item and declared that it was not worth it. We couldn't really see what it was, but guessing it's a missile. Because Prime.
Yeah, that's a likely assumption.
Yep. If there's a check, there's a 50% chance it's a missile. Frost looks like he's heading back to Chozo at this point, having gotten his hints. Looks like Frost is heading off to the middle of Chozo, still neglecting to go check Ruined Gallery with its thermal visor in there. Can't say it is a risk he's leaving open, although we do know it probably isn't that important.
Yeah.
I imagine he's probably just waiting to go back and check it when he has bombs. Then you can get the other items in there. Mop finding his wave beam.
So one thing is power bombs can open up, for the most part, any regular bomb slot, except for the bomb slot heading to Flagra, so even if they wanted to, they couldn't at the moment go do Flagra.
Yeah, just a bit weird. Because although you can't do it in the vanilla method, you can actually use tricks to kill Flogger with power bombs, so... However, because you can't get to Flogger without vanilla bombs, there's not much of a point. And that's our boost ball. And let's see what's behind the grate. Just a power bomb. Nothing too extraordinary.
Yep, and having Spider Ball allows them to check both items here.
Yep, that is always nice, as Dynamo is one of those things that can very easily come back to haunt you later in the seed.
Yeah, most definitely.
I was trying to do some parkour to get up the to get up to the spider track.
And looks like he's leaving. Ooh. Hopefully there's not something too important up there.
Yeah, because you can get up there without space jump or bombs. You just have to jump on the little leg right next to the platform.
Yep, that's the way I do it.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's not something that's necessarily obvious, and because of the late game check, a lot of people don't assume that you can get it without space jump or double bomb jumps. So that is an unfortunate. That's going to be unfortunate. Looks like just a missile expansion in Watery Hall.
Mop getting his boost.
Yep. Now the real question is, where is Frost going to go next? As the seed hasn't really opened up a clear option for him. Boost Ball does seem to indicate Ruin Shrine, as he can get up there in the in logic now, and he also does have the there's also that check and burn gallery he's been ignoring for a while. So who knows where he's gonna go next?
No.
Ruin Gallery is probably the next place. Interesting that we've gone this far without seeing bombs or space jump. Not too common.
Yeah, hopefully we see one of those fairly soon.
Yep. Mop showing how to get up the Dynamo platform. And it's just a missile. Yep. Oh, it looks like that probably won't take too long after all. Although we might see Frost going back to grab it later and losing some time because of that.
Yeah, with Randomizer. Yeah, there's that unknown factor. You have no idea. It could be something important there.
Yep.
Looks like he's heading to Tower of Light.
Oh, that's an interesting decision, because I don't think he can actually get anything in there.
Yeah, he's a little low on missiles, even if he wanted to use missiles to peek the item.
Yeah.
But I guess if you can do... Wait, don't you need space jump?
Yeah, you need space jump for that.
Jump up here.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he can't get anything here.
Or no, I think you can get this this item without space jump with a really good slope jump, but it is tricky. Oh, looked like he almost got it.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Remember hearing it in a GDQ run a while back. Yep, and he got
there
it.
you go.
He's calling our
And
bluff.
Varia.
Wow. Looks like Frost just telling us all telling us all what to do. Looks like Frost is unfortunately neglecting to check the top of Ruin Shrine. Just got excited by the Varia and and forgot about that check, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Looks like he's planning on taking a trip through Ruined Gallery and Hive Mecha to get over to Magmore.
Grab his thermal visor as well.
Yep. Oh no! That's
and there was
space jump.
jump. That's very unfortunate for Frost.
Looks like Mop is actually neglecting to go check Tower of Light. So we're gonna have both runners neglecting an item right here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe Mop's just
What
waiting
happened?
to check Tower of Light until he has more missiles.
Possibly.
Yeah. Think Mop's heading over to Gathering Hall, try and getting the item there. Seems to be what he's routing towards right now. Looks like it's
a
just...
missile.
Yep. Oh, that's super missiles. That could change a lot. He's being very interesting early on. Still no bombs. Fortunately, Mop forgot his space jump, and Frost forgot his space jump. He's probably gonna be kicking himself for that by the end of this seed.
Yeah, definitely.
Rare events of doing that room actually vanilla and fighting the Triclops. Mop not even bothering to use space to use the Spider-Ball track. Jump across. Looks like Mop is heading off to get his Varia suit.
Frost coming up on Storage Cavern here.
Ghost Wizards in chat, Diggle made this seed. As usual. Unfortunately. We'll say this is surprisingly merciful for a Diggle seed.
Yeah, not too bad so far, just wondering where bombs are at this point.
Yep. Looks like Mop is using missiles to try and peek at the top of Tower of Light. Although he will not have enough missiles to go all the way up if there is something up there.
Yeah.
Yep, just missiles. Tower of Light is the only place that ever requires more than 5 missiles, so he's probably safe to ignore this.
And just missiles in shore tunnel.
Yep. Lots of missiles going around. Frozt taking a little bath in the spicy water. So he's going to be not too high of an HP for right now, which I imagine makes him a bit uncomfortable. Mop opting to go through the normally one-way ledge instead of heading through Hive Mecha, as he cannot get any of the new checks as he's on bombs, but he already has Thermal Visor. Are we going to see a repeat of yesterday's starting seed with bombs on Thardus? Because that is in logic right now.
Yeah, with Thermal Visor. I hope not, but it's possible.
Yep. Oh no. Fortunately, Frost falling off and taking yet more baths in the spicy water.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to go to Fendrana, but without bombs, can't get through that tunnel.
Although, did he check Warrior Shrine? I don't think he did.
He did not.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have Space Jump. It's hard to underestimate how important Space Jump is in this game, and fortunately that's really gonna cost Frost.
Oh, he needs.
Oh,
that's a death. When did he save at all?
I think he saved at the front of Magmore.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. Hopefully he takes this opportunity to go back and grab his Space Jump and Ruin Shrine, but unfortunately, I think he's probably just gonna charge straight forward again.
Yeah.
But the worth noting that because they have super missiles, the tree root could also be a player in this seed.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks like Frost is heading back.
Yep, just wanted to grab those super missiles.
Yep. Probably the right play. As if True Root has something important, this could be a big game changer in the siege. Currently, I'd say Mop has a pretty big lead, but if the tree knot has something, that could change everything.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yep. Captain MD, Vault just had missiles, so it wasn't anything important. Yeah. Looks like Frozt has recognized the tree route. Oof. That's gonna have to head all the way back up. I do believe tree without space jump is not actually in logic, so it is a bit of a tricky jump, but it's not too hard, I don't think. Plus, the fact that we know where space jump is means that it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. All that for missiles. Still not checking Ruined Shrine.
Oh.
That is very unfortunate. Single forgotten check. Probably cost him the race. It's gonna be difficult to come back from it. However, we are still relatively early in the seed. Anything can change.
Yeah, I wonder what Frost is thinking right now.
Yeah. Ah, looks like he just realized it. Yep, he's finally figured it out. And he finds his space jump. Probably a bit upset at this point, but...
Yeah, probably kicking himself for not checking it earlier, but probably happy that he has it now.
Yep. It's really hard to underestimate how much space jump changes Randomizer. I think I'm going to switch the audio back to Mop at this point. Oh, but unfortunately... Oh, looks like he's forgotten something. And back to town for something. Maybe it's, maybe might be going back for Frigate Climb, grab the Overgrown Cavern artifact? Or Root Cave, that could be it.
Possibly.
Yep. Although it actually looks like, after all that effort, due to the nature of deaths and elevators, Frost and Mop are actually relatively close at this point. Mop obviously has some extra checks under his wing, but Frost is not that far behind. Considering we know those checks aren't anything important, if he just blazes ahead, he might actually come back on this.
Yeah, we'll have to see what he finds.
Yep. Fortunately, it looks like he's heading back into Magmore, an area where we know there isn't really much.
I mean, but he doesn't know that yet.
Yep. He did see a lot of the checks, although I imagine he did not see Warrior Shrine.
Yeah.
Looks like Mop is heading back to do some cleanup in Chozo. Grabbing the tree root. Looks like Mop's trying to figure out where to go next. Got a lot of decision making going on, and he's heading back.
Oh, Frost falling off there.
Yep. Frost, I know you love the spicy water, but Samus really doesn't. Health, unfortunately, has been quite a struggle for Frost throughout most of the seed. Oof, and he falls all the way down.
There he goes, finally making it over.
Yep, doing a nice R jump to get across. And he is rewarded with a very well-earned missile. Oh no, Frost. Don't do it, Frost. Don't do it! Alright, good. He realized that's a soft lock.
Yeah.
Very easy place to soft lock yourself. Although worth noting, because they can head all the way to the end of Magmore, Mines is also in play. That's perfectly in logic as well. So,
Yeah,
Bomb could be anywhere. I imagine Frost probably went back to check Warrior Shrine after the experience with the other shrine in the game. Probably
Oh, no.
didn't want to make the same mistake twice. Oof, that's...
Another death for Frost.
That is very unfortunate. Oh no, and he's going back all the way to the start of Magmore without space jump.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate setback.
He doesn't even have super missiles either. That could be big. That could be really big.
Just gonna go ahead and check workstation. I don't know if he peeked it, I didn't see.
If he's doing that, I'm guessing it's probably important. Workstation's a really easy check to peek, and you have to go close to it anyway.
Yeah. We'll see here in just a sec what workstation has to offer.
Yes. Well, Nophis, it appears that in the seed, all of our energy has gone into the lava, because the lava seems to be the MVP of this seed so far.
Yep, and just an 8-tank.
Can't really blame him, considering how this seed's gone so far for the other runner.
Yeah. And looks like Mop's heading towards Fendrana.
Yep. He did watch the disaster seed yesterday, so he might be just go for it out of pure worry, considering he's seen Jiggle's magic at work.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's saving. It's either a good sign or a sign he's about to do something stupid, which might also be a good sign.
Yeah, you never know. Stupid can pay off.
Yep. I met him, it's good content. And he's going for it! Mop, having nightmares from yesterday, has decided to check, or at least check the quarantine monitor. Oof. Fortunately missed the check. Missed the dash. And here it is, we have Angry Rocks. Diggle, I hope you're proud of yourself, you Fade Runners check the artist instinctively.
Frost going back to check Dynamo, get his 5 missiles.
Yep. Considering how Ruined Shrine turned out, I can't really blame him on this. Why is it that every seed I'm commentating on this tournament has turned into a tragedy?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Maybe I should just stop before I create more disasters. Artis is unfortunately being a pretty slow fight without plasma. This is why runners
Yeah.
try to avoid Thardis whenever possible.
I mean, luckily we have charge. If you do chargeless bosses, they can be very lengthy.
Yeah, that would be awful. I love it. Oh no, he's writing something. Think that was why? Yep. Good question. Why, Diggle? Why? Looks like Frost does not actually realize you can jump up to the vault ledge doors. He's just heading through Hive Mecha the normal way.
And Mop gonna lay a power bomb here.
Yep,
Should
with a
just
quick
get
final
this
kill.
last phase.
Yep. Think he might have done it a bit early though. Yeah, that was early.
Looks like he missed it.
Yeah, you want to lay the power bomb right as the lightning starts, and that is basically the best timing to get a quick kill on Thardis' last phase.
Frost picking up his supers again, heading back through Magmore.
Also getting bullied by the puffers a bit.
Luckily, I mean, it's unfortunate for the death, but he knows, which checks to skip, though.
Yep.
So it should be a little bit quicker.
And
Thardis
we're
is
done. Frost is also going to get a second E-Tank, which might be a bit helpful.
And what does Thardis have?
Bonk.
Missiles.
Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be a trip. All that work Mop for nothing. Diggle is the only true winner of this steed. Fortunately, Mop cannot actually, doesn't look like Mop can actually, never mind, looks like he can find stuff. He can get out the normal way. Get out and do reverse Fendrana, which is usually the better choice when you don't have Plasma, as a lot of early Fendrana is filled with Plasma checks. That's actually an interesting idea, Captain. Having another column with the bosses. Oh, that's bombs.
Is that bombs? I can't really tell.
I think it's really hard to tell, but I think that's bombs. They see it, but they can't grab it. More why? This is great. And terrible, but great. It looks like he's checking the research core right now.
Just a missile.
Oh no, I think Frost forgot that there's a required bomb check for plasma processing. He might get softlock here. Don't do it, Frost. It's not worth it. Don't reset back to Magmor again.
Okay, he realizes.
Yep, good.
Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. Interesting decision to go through labs as opposed to checking late Fendrana.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just it's because of logic. Logically, I don't think he can actually get any of the checks right now. Because he doesn't have plasma, he doesn't have grapple beam. And I think all of those are logically required for Fendrana. So, an interesting play. Especially if your goal is to get bombs ASAP.
Yeah.
Which basically just means getting plasma. And he can head through. Since he's done Thardus, he can just head through there whenever he wants.
Yep. Frost going for his E-Tank and workstation. Think a wise choice for him.
Yep, absolutely. I don't think anyone would disagree that's the right play to do here. Mop getting bullied by pirates and labs. Mop selected to just give up and do the path normally, so... It's to watch the very exciting cutscene of the Metroid doing nothing.
Yep.
And now, should we just do it in advance? Mop, don't do control tower, it's a soft lock. These seeds are stressing me out, man.
Yeah. And Mop gets reverse pirate skip.
Yep. Doesn't have to fight 9 pirates and get bullied by them even more. Frost taking the very smart safety save.
Yep, definitely a good choice.
Yep. I would certainly not want to have to go grab space jump again.
Mop making the wise decision to go lock the door first.
Frost is in for an unfortunate surprise right here. It's so close, yet so far. Oh no. He's going for it. Oh wait, never mind. Jumps. Looks like... Ooh, that is quite a nice slope jump off the right there. Didn't know that existed. Fortunately, looks like Hydra will not be able to troll us this seed, as Mop does have super missiles.
Yep. And just missiles.
Yep. Mop jumping down into gravity chamber. Did he see something there, or did he just fall?
Yeah, I didn't catch that, so we'll see.
Looks like he didn't grab the item, so I'm guessing he just fell. Yeah, Frost seems to be getting his way out of the gravity chamber, relatively quickly. It's a very precise trick, and certainly not one that's in logic here. So, well, this is not a method I've heard about for getting this last jump. So, like I said, you'll learn something new every time you watch one of these streams. Oh,
Yeah,
almost.
these jumps can be pretty tricky.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Frost has decided to reset. That's
Well,
unfortunate.
I mean, it won't set him too far back, but
Yep, fortunately he did do the safety save.
Mop check in from John Canyon.
Yep.
And a suit.
Yep, that's always a nice
That's
surprise.
gravity.
Hey. So of course that means biohazards in logic right now. That could be our bombs. No wait, never mind. We know bombs. That could be our
Well, we know
plasma.
bombs. Maybe plasma.
Yep, could be our plasma.
Yeah, at this point, there's not too many checks left in Findrana that they can do right now.
Yeah, early Fendrana is pretty loaded with plasma beam checks. However, considering that you can see them, it might still be good to just go take a peek at all of them for the intel.
Yep, yep. And if once he can do Chapel of the Elders with Wave Beam, or he could also do the.
Nope, can't do Chapel of the Elders, no bombs.
Oh, no bombs. That's right.
Can't do the Spider Ball track and Ice Ruins East and the upper Fendrana shorelines, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't really see because restream quality, but...
Yeah.
Oh. He's going for it.
Wonder if he saw what it was or if he's just grabbing it.
Probably wouldn't go out of the way for this if it wasn't worth it, so...
Plasma.
Hey! There we go. See, it's finally decided to have mercy on him. Unfortunately, because he did Thartis, he's going to have a relatively quick path back to his bombs.
Yeah, it shouldn't take him too long.
Yeah, unlike Frost, who's going to have to go all the way back through reverse labs, or back through labs. Although that... Oh, yeah, never mind. He won't have bombs, so he won't be able to still won't be able to grab Control Tower. This one, the seat's really just going to come down to Phazon suit.
Yeah, from what I remember, artifacts weren't too bad. It was what Phazon Processing Center is probably the farthest one.
There's also Security Access A, but that's pretty much the same as Processing Center.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, Frost! Don't do it! Don't go for Control Tower!
Hopefully he's just knocking the tower down now and doesn't go in the hole.
Or maybe just trying to take a peek at it.
It's
You've
an
already
option too.
Yep. You've been good about not soft-locking yourself before now, Frost. Don't ruin the streak. All that work for...
It looks like he's shooting his missile a little too far to the right.
Yeah.
I think since he can't get it anyways at this point, he should just move on.
Yeah. At this point, it's not worth it. And plus, he needs plasma beam to get bombs anyway, so he'd be able to do it vanilla. Although I think he did finally get it.
Yeah, hopefully he's just doing this now to check it later. It doesn't fall in there.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, nope, just power bombs. I mean, yeah, he can't get out now.
You might be able to do a boost out, like, because I know there's like some really specific boosts you can do, but those are really hard.
Yep, there's the reset. And
It's finally time. Runners are high-fiving a bit at the moment. All this effort and yet to get a single artifact. Hold on a sec, someone's calling me. I need to go talk to people.
okay.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, it's no problem.
Yep.
Frost heading through towards the front of Findrana through Research Core. Hopefully he heads back to Shorelines and finds his plasma. Frost also getting the pirate fight skip, very nice.
Yep.
I mean, other than artifacts at this point, it's just, I mean, for Mop, it's a hunt for Phazon.
Yep. Worth noting that we haven't seen any of the beam combos, though, so this run is clearly not valid.
Yeah, other than supers.
Yep, other than supers.
Having a little bit of trouble in the climb doing Findrana's Edge.
Yep. Collision on this route's very finicky.
Yeah. Keeps trying to jump to that floating platform. I personally find it a little easier to go to the spot right behind the tree root and then to that platform.
Yep. Yeah. Really just depend. Yeah. I think the issue here, though, is really just staying on the route, as you can't actually jump from the inside.
Yeah.
I think like the game considers it like invalid collision or something. Why it teleports you out. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure the technical aspect of that. I just know that's how it is.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. It's not going well for Mop.
Yeah. Alright, Frost is heading towards the front of Findrana.
Yep.
Hopefully he remembers that he has supers.
Hopefully.
He has plasma beam.
Yep.
And Mott falling down yet again. Frost gets their gravity suit.
Yep. Mop's going for another method after struggling with the roots for so long.
Yeah. Alright, Frost will get his plasma.
Yep. Hey, and
There
Mop
we go.
finally grabs it. Alright, now please don't fall, Mop. Ah, that's why I was so determined for this. Guess I mixed up which of my storage caves it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice hard jump to get across. Quite clean. And we have our validator.
Flamethrower run validated.
Yep. Excellent job, Mop. It's incredible how close this race has actually been. Frost is not that far behind at this point, although he will have to go all the way back through labs in order to get his bombs. That's probably going to cost him. Although, Thardus might not be such a terrible play for him at this point, considering he does have plasma at this point.
Yeah, plasma makes Thardus quicker. Quite a bit quicker, actually.
Yup. Yeah, at this point, they're sorry for being so quiet for a while, but at this point, it's mostly just pretty simple. It's basically who gets phase on suit first. Although they do have to collect every single one of the artifacts, so it's obviously going to be
Yeah.
complications. But at this point, it's mostly just the runners can go pretty much anywhere. The only major progression item they don't have is grapple beam, and pretty, due to tricks, there's not a single place grapple beam is hard required. Although I don't know if these runners both know all of the tricks necessary to get grapple.
Well, there's X-ray too if they wanted to go past MQA.
That is true. I did forget about X-ray, considering it wasn't in the main line of items with all the other ones on the tracker.
Having a little bit of trouble with the observatory dash.
Yep, can't really blame him for that. That's always a tricky one. Although he does have
Yeah.
boots ball, so he can just do it normally if he wants.
Yeah, I've been personally trying to learn the observatory dash. I haven't gotten it once yet.
Yep, it's one of the trickier scan dashes in the game. Looks like he's heading back to go fight Bardus. Or he's just heading back.
Or maybe he forgets he has boost ball.
Maybe?
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
he doesn't have his bombs yet. He can't activate the bomb slots.
Oh, that's why.
So he would have to get that dash if he wanted to go through.
Yep. Looks like Mop is heading over to phase on mines. Probably a good play considering the amount of artifacts there.
Yeah, as well as just the sheer amount of checks at this point.
Yep, it's been completely untouched by both runners.
Got his artifact in Plasma Processing Center.
Yep.
Puts him up to 2 now.
Yep.
Frost is going to be fighting Thardus. He'll have a little bit of an easier time than Mop did.
Yep. Considering he's got Plasma Beam and he might actually land the Power Bomb Oz.
Yep. And there's grapple. I mean, not necessarily needed, but it makes some things a little easier.
Yep. Especially considering how much he was struggling with the Fendrana's edge jumps.
Yeah.
Although there isn't much. That being said, there isn't many grapple beam checks outside of lower mines, so might
Yeah.
not be too useful. But still, always good to have.
Yep.
Does mean Magnum Pool is now on logic, which is an annoying dash to get without it, though. Although he does have gravity suit, so he can just do the jump.
Yep. That's one thing that grapple helps with. Getting up to the top of here.
Yep. That can be a very annoying check to skip without grapple.
Heading back to, well, heading over to main quarry and then probably going the vanilla way back through elite research.
Yep.
And Frost getting the power bomb. Thardus is dead now.
Yep.
They can now move on and get their bombs.
Yes, after all this time. Finally, some bombs. That main power bombs at the start of Siege is probably a lot better than we thought it was in retrospect. So can you imagine going through this entire Siege with only an expansion?
That'd be really rough.
Yeah.
Just a missile, and I believe that's what, storage cavern A, right?
Yep.
And Frost gets their morph ball bombs.
After all this time. To be fair, THK, I wouldn't say either of these runners have exactly played this seed optimally. Mop spent quite a while just trying to get Fendrana's edge platforming, and Frost has died twice and softlocked once. So, not sure this is entirely the seed's fault.
Mop's gonna go ahead and fight the phase on elite.
I don't think this is gonna be 3 hours. This is probably, I'd say, yeah, probably a 2+ hours seed. Probably gonna run over with the next tournament race at 2 o'clock, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing a 3-hour seed.
I mean, at least not for Mop. He's got, I mean, Mines has most of the checks. Other than that, there's just a few checks left everywhere else.
Yeah, there's also late Chozo, which he hasn't really touched.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Frost finally getting their first artifact after all this time.
Yep. It was an interesting climb that Mop did for that second set of platforms. I've never seen that before.
Yep, as Loth. Prime, if you can see it, you can stand on it. If you can't see it, there's still a good chance you can stand on it.
Yeah.
Well, even though we got earlier, he can't escape ore processing climb. Looks like Mop's just gonna go up and do it the vanilla way. Can't really say I blame him.
Yeah.
Anyone who's followed the weeklies has probably seen my misadventures with ore processing.
Looks like Frost is going to check plasma processing here, since he wasn't able to earlier.
Yep, makes sense, considering... I can't blame him at all after his adventures with small checks in the past. Especially considering Phazon suit can be anywhere.
Yeah.
And let's see. Just a missile.
Missiles.
Inescapable missiles.
So it looks like Diggle didn't generate this seed. Oh, says he lied now. He made this.
Of course you did.
Mop going to check Life Grove Tunnel and Life Grove.
No, Larthanos, if this race goes too long, it will not delay the other races, as I believe the next race will be on SpeedGaming 2 as opposed to SpeedGaming, so there will just be double Metroid Prime. But yeah, that was definitely something we planned for, considering, there's a lot of randomized tournament races today.
Yeah, today's pretty packed.
Yep. We've got like 5 races total. So,
And Life Grove not paying off.
yep, not even gonna grab the missile.
I've never seen anybody climb Root Cave that way. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention and missed the dash that Frost did.
Nope. Nope, that's definitely a new one.
Yeah, it looked like he just did standard terrain, but I didn't
Yep.
quite see all of it.
Yeah. That definitely looks like something to look into, considering Root Cave Dash can be a bit tricky for a lot of runners. So if you struggle with that, that might be an alternative to look into.
Yeah, I might go back and watch this a little later because I struggle with the dash.
Yep. Seems to involve basically using a slope jump to get up to some standable terrain above the door, and then jumping over to a branch on the platform using an R jump.
It's like Frost is heading towards Frigate. We'll see if they end up going all the way through.
I mean, I can't really blame him. This is looking like a frigate seat at this point.
Yeah, and Mop hasn't checked this, so if Phazon suit's there, maybe it'll pay off.
Nor has he checked Life Grove either, so no matter what, this seems like honestly, this seems like a decent play for him to go right now.
Yeah. Mop getting his 4th artifact. It's like Frost is heading up to Chozo, maybe checking Life Grove, or gonna do some more checks in Chozo.
Yep. Chozo does seem to be the play to go right now, as there's an artifact there and lots of stuff in late Chozo that hasn't been explored.
Yeah.
Though there's also lower mines, which I don't think either runner has touched at this point. And as we know,
Nope.
Phazon suit can be anywhere. Longest seed of this tourney so far was actually the first seed we did yesterday, which ended up being 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was between Elias and I don't remember who the other one. I think it was
Remy.
Yeah, Remy. Elias finished 2:30 and Remy was like 2:40 something. And it was almost purely the seed from that. The runners didn't like majorly screw up in that. Like, it was an atrocious seed.
Just a missile in Hall of the Elders. Probably check Elder's Chamber as well, since he has plasma. See what Crossway has. Oh, it's an artifact. That's right.
Yep.
Puts Mop up to 5.
Yep. Only one left, and the ever-present Phazon suit.
Yeah.
We're entering that point of the seed where it's just everything comes down to Phazon suit, and I don't really have any more ways to say that.
Yeah. Frost attempting bar skip. And going to fight Zoid.
Almost 2 hours into the seed. Zoid.
Yep. Frost getting bar skip, very nice.
Yep, that is... well... Do you remember what the last artifact was?
Trying to think.
Someone posted. Ruined Gallery. So it's right back at the start of Chozo.
And X-ray visor.
Oh boy, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that means if Frost wants to go into deep mines, unfortunately for him, he won't find his X-ray.
Yep. Oh boy. We could see a vanilla Phazon suit.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. It's like Mop heading towards Flagra.
Yep. I assume he trusts nothing in this seed so far. And of course, the ghosts still will not shut up when the runners are doing this, because the ghosts have no sense of personal self-control. We just want to pass by. We don't want to mess with you. You can keep your giant screaming temple thing. Just want to get rid of it, but no, they have to interfere every time. Ghosts are rude. And now, for almost 2 hours into the seed, we get to watch all of the wonderful Flogger cutscenes again. I suppose not again, but for the first time in this seed.
Yeah.
Flogger, the plant is still very annoyed. Alright, let's see what the angry plant has on us today. Oh. I think I might have seen a suit back there. Didn't look like a missile. Oh, never mind. Just an E-tank. Sorry, false alarm. I thought the seed might have ended soon.
Yeah, I assume they'll go and do ghosts.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, it's wise to check everything.
Yep. Don't leave anything uncovered, because phase-on suit is gonna phase-on suit. Fortunately, we have super missiles, so this won't be quite that bad. But of course, it's still ghosts.
X-ray.
Yep. There's one down. Let's see, is our misery almost over? Nope!
Nope. Ice spreader.
Yep.
So between both runners, we've seen every item but Phazon suit.
Yep. The seed has zero mercy. I think at this point, the only checks I don't think we've seen are, Chozo Ice Temple and Chapel of the Elders. There's, yeah, there's quite a few bomb-related checks that we haven't seen. This is gonna be another long one.
Yeah. Hopefully, Phazon suit's not in deep mines, because it's probably the last thing Mop's gonna check. Yeah, we also have Frigate too.
Yep, there's still Frigate in play. Just in case you thought the seed had mercy, it doesn't. And we are officially in only needing Phazon suit mode.
Frost's having a little bit of trouble with the ore processing climb.
Yep. Can't blame him there. It's a tricky one. Looks like Mop's heading over to get training chamber and magma pool.
Yeah, not a bad decision.
Nope, not at all. Just an E-tank. And a missile. And still no mercy.
Yep, we'll see what training chamber has.
Nope. More fives.
Looks like Mop's heading back to Talon, maybe thinking Frigate at this point.
Yep. Frigate probably makes the most sense considering probably going to be heading to lower mines next, as that's Frigate and lower mines are probably the two most check dense area in the games at this point. So link up they're relatively close to each other, so probably for the best. And then if somehow it's not even in lower mines, you can still then head out through Phazon Processing Center elevator and then head in through back of Vendrana to get the last few Vendrana checks.
Yep.
If this seed is that cursed, which I hope it isn't.
Frost finally out of ore processing.
Yep. All this time later. Looks like Mop's just making sure he actually has all the artifacts. Can't say I blame him.
It's a wise decision after this long of a seed. Sometimes you forget what all you have.
Yep. Now, let's see. Just how generous is Frigate to us today?
Yep. Frost needs to be careful with that low health. Honestly, probably should have just saved at the front of mines.
Yeah.
Before leaving. Especially after 2 deaths. And a soft lock.
Yeah. But I don't think Frigate's... I'm guessing he's going to be going to Frigate next, and Frigate's not really too dangerous, so... That being said, he's going to be dealing with energy low, the wonderful sounds of energy low beeping. Should we switch the audio over him just so we can suffer in unity?
We might have to.
Yeah, clearly. This is the optimal decision. There we go. The sweet sounds of pain and suffering. Slightly nice, but we looks like there's only an energy tank in the tunnel. And just a missile in the elevator.
Yep.
Only biohazard left.
And just need tank.
Oh boy. This seed is certainly something special. Yeah, I imagine both of the runners are checking the SRL chat every 5 seconds just to see if the other one finished.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Yep.
What artifacts is Frost missing still? I believe the 2 in Chozo, right?
Yeah.
Crossway and Gallery, and then where's the last one? You got the 2 in Mines.
Probably the one in Fendra's Edge, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I know he got the one in, they got the one in Overgrown Cavern.
Yep. Yeah, I think we can all safely say this seed is hot garbage at this point. Or cold garbage, depending on how you refer to it.
Yep. Heading back into Mines.
The Warden, plasma was required for bombs. With bombs being in transport tunnel, and plasma being in the front of Andrana. So you either had to go through labs, back labs again, or fight Thardus, which was some quality content. I think I'll probably switch the audio back to Mop now that he's doing new things.
Yeah.
Yep, we've already got two over 2 hour seeds in the tournament, and I'm having to commentate both of them. Can I please commentate a seed that's less than 2 hours, people? Diggle, make better seeds. Is that face on suit back there? Mop keeps jamming his face into it. Nope, I guess
couldn't
not.
tell. Must not be.
Yeah. Mop's really getting bullied by the power pirates right here.
Yeah, I should
Wrong
just
beam,
kill the
Mop.
pirate.
At this point, I just feel bad for the runners. They've been going for so long at this point, and they're still not close to done. They are still looking for phase on suit.
Yep, plus Frost still has 2 artifacts.
Yep. it's just sad at this point. This is not that great of a maze, but oh well, almost done.
Yep.
Frost finally getting his X-ray. Which unfortunately looks like it might be mandatory in this seed considering lower mines.
Yep. Yep. Did either of them check processing center access the first time they came through?
I don't think they did.
Yeah, if it's there, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah. So they could have checked that a long time ago.
Yep. Frost heading towards Flagra,
Yep.
and shortly we'll see what's in MQA.
Yep. At this point, I almost want it to be the face-on suit to be in Fandrana just so we can have conclusive evidence that we need to ban Diggle from the tournament.
Yes, Diggle, Ruined Gallery was an artifact.
Yep. Looks like just a missile. As usual. Alright, let's see. Fungal hull access? Nope.
Nope.
We are still at it. Mob still had PS from Drawn Tracks. I believe there's still Chapel of the Elders, Chozo Ice Temple, and Control Tower. I believe this stuff are the stuff he's still missing. So that's still 3 checks outside of Lower Mine that can still be Phazon Suit. And coming up, we have the 1 check that can't be Phazon Suit.
Yep.
Just gonna see for amusement's sake. As usual, it's a missile. Oh yeah, that's true. Frost did softlock himself and see what was in Control Tower. It's Power
So
Bomb
we do
expansion.
know.
Yep, so it's just Chapel of the Elders at this point. That being said, Mop does not know this.
I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the missile refill just in case they've got to do Omega Pirate.
Yep, can't really blame him.
Yeah, going into Omega Pirate with 0 missiles, not a good idea.
Yeah. Rare sighting of a missile refill station being used in Randomizer.
Alrighty, Metroid Quarantine B, last check before Omega Pirate.
Let's go!
I mean, I think at this point you fight Omega Pirate anyways, because if you're this far into mines.
Yeah, I think it's just faster to go through OP than backtrack out the entire other way. Did Mop check MQB? Or I think I missed it.
He used X-ray, or they used X-ray. I didn't see exactly what it was.
Got it. Guessing not Phazon
But-
Suit.
Yeah, most likely.
And of course, because they don't have Phazon Suit, they can't exactly stand in the Phazon pools for too long.
Yep.
More misery in the pot.
Looks like they're trying to go for the one phase
Yeah.
with supers.
Oof, just missed it.
Yeah, I think after the 2 quick missiles, they accidentally shot the single shot, which I believe messes up the cycle.
Oh, that's true. Frost is also checking an item that never got checked around. The second Warriors, right? So, face on suit could be here.
Just an E-tank.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Primal Shulk. Alright, finally done with OP.
Oh, wait. There's phase on suit. Mop never checked here.
Oh!
Now it's Frost just needs to race for the artifacts.
Oh, dang,
Oh,
I had
man.
completely forgotten about that check.
Yeah, same here. That's... Frost just has to race for the artifacts. They may have this depending on how quick, if Mop even remembers to check
That is a
there.
2-hour, 30-minute go mode.
I'm sure Frost is very happy at this point, but probably nervous because who knows, you know, they don't know where Mop's at.
Yup. I imagine that he's been nervously checking SRL the entire time, but after this, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mop's probably furious right now.
Yeah, I'm sure after going all the way through lower mines and fighting OP.
Yep. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think he's only missing... Frost is only missing from Drowned Sets, because I remember him hitting Ruined Gallery.
Yeah.
I think he might just be missing one, so I think I'm just gonna add an extra artifact to Frost.
Mop heading back to Farfandrana.
Yep.
Unfortunately, on the complete opposite side of where their Phazon suit is.
Yep. Unfortunately. This has been quite a trip so far.
Oh yeah.
Admit, definitely the longest seed I've ever seen.
I mean, so far it's the longest seed in the tournament.
Oh, absolutely, but to be fair, I mean, I would say that's not saying much, but we also had that first seed, so yeah, that is saying a lot. Congrats, Diggle, you managed to outdo yourself. Somehow. Yeah, true. There was... Well, the end game of the seed was definitely bad. The runners did definitely make some mistakes early on, so... which has contributed to it taking so long. Frost countering a very odd ice beetle. I think Mop's gonna get last itemed by Phazon suit. Oh wait, never mind, there's still lower warrior shrine. Second to last itemed.
Yep, pretty close.
Oh, this is not showing a good trend for the tournament. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe MopOfJustice is flamethrower. That seems like a pretty good way. Pretty good thing to balance out the seed, as Frost clearly does not have the validator. His run is invalid.
Frost also having a little bit of trouble climbing the route there.
Yep. Imagine if in a randomizer update they change it so flamethrower can damage essence and they never told anyone. Just all of a sudden one day someone posts in chat, hey, flamethrower can damage essence, and everyone freaks out.
That'd be amazing.
That would be hilarious.
Frost getting what I believe to be their last artifact.
Yep. Now I think it's probably... Frost is probably going to take the seed at this point. Diggle's still...
Yeah.
Mop still has to search for and find his Phazon suit and all those checks. Although that... Phazon suit would be on the way to landing site. Oh yeah, changing audio to Frost probably a good thing at this point.
Yep.
This has been a long trip.
Oh yeah.
To think that Frost never actually ended up grabbing Grapple Beam.
Yeah.
We're looking at a 2-hour and 44-minute ship save. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's it's a long seed.
Yep. Just to end it, Frost. Please do fast so we can actually just be done with this seed.
And Frost at Ridley now.
Yep.
Has boost ball, so should be able to make quick work.
Yep. Gonna be... He's at least well equipped for this fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting using super missiles on Mad Liberty. Most people just spam normal missiles, but hey, it looks like that
Yeah.
worked.
I mean, whatever works for the runner.
Yeah. There's a lot of nuance to the final phase of the Prime Ball. And I think Frost is actually pretty newer runner, so makes sense he hasn't learned every little intricate detail about the game yet.
Yep.
Let's see, is Diggle finally gonna get it? Yep, he has remembered this check.
Yep, Mop finally remembering to check this item.
Yep. Keep mixing up Mop and Diggle, I don't know why. Perhaps just because I keep cursing his name so often. He's probably in a good... Mop is probably just finally...
Yeah.
relatively good mood.
Frost now an impact crater.
Yep. Guessing, considering Frosty's probably not going to do the impact crater slope jump, but who knows? He did seem to be
we'll
able to
see.
do some other good stuff in this run. Oh, yeah, looks like he's going for it.
Looks going for it.
Not sure he's getting at quite the right spot, though. Oh. Yeah, I don't think he's got it.
Plus, the fission Metroids are really annoying in this room.
Yes,
You're
and they
not quick
respawn
enough.
infinitely.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like he's just giving
just
up
gonna
and
go
doing
the
it the
vanilla
vanilla way. Can't really blame him for that. That's true, someone points out. Mop did every single boss, and none of them were required.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. That's gotta hurt. Oh no, Frost trying to do something clever, and... well, that really did not pay off.
Oh, so
Ooh.
close to falling off that platform.
Yep, he is. That is
And-
very good. He made it.
Made it up to the top.
Yep. Alright, we are finally on EXO. We are almost done with the seed, people. Alright, it looks like we will not be able to finish up the interviews as there is something else coming up within the next 10 minutes, so Frost will be able to finish his race, but there will be no post-match interviews, and we'll probably not be able to show Mop's ending. Unfortunately, but I can't really blame SpeedGaming at this point. Even they underestimated Diggle.
Mop on Ridley now.
Frost looks like he seems to be doing pretty okay in Essence so far, or XO.
XO,
Essence,
yeah.
Yeah, Essence is still coming up. Yeah, everyone be sure to follow Mop around. Maybe we can have post map we can have post race interview in the Discord channel if we really want to. Curious, what's going on with the other race? Are they already in go mode? Are they gonna beat us to the end of the game of our race? Even though they started 2 hours later. No, they don't even have phase on. Oh wait, never mind. Some of them have phase on suit. They're only 47 minutes into the run. So yes, we managed to. Mop and Frost managed to beat the people who started 2 hours after them on a different seed. Good job.
Yeah. Definitely follow both of these runners.
Yes.
Massive props for sticking this one out.
Yeah, mad respect for actually going through and finishing this. It is kind of astounding how close this race has ended up being despite everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Runners didn't even take similar routing in the end. And we are finally done with XO. Alright, on to Essence. Now, at the end of all this grand exciting seedness, what do we get to do? Nothing! Fortunately, Frost has not gotten the memo that, standing still, guarantees that you won't get pool skipped, but... Yeah, well... Fortunately, our runners have all visors, so
So yeah, no visorless essence required.
yeah. Oh no. Huh. I didn't know Exo flashed if you were in thermal visor and hit it while it was in the normal vision. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Yeah. Weird. Not very useful since you kind of always have combat visor, but interesting nonetheless.
Yeah.
Come on, Frost. Do it. Defeat the essence. We believe in you. Not even locking on.
Yeah.
Oh no. Frost just got pool skipped again. This is just mean.
It's unfortunate.
And we are done. Alright, at any point this race might disappear, so if we don't, it has been an honor suffering through this with all of you, and GG to the runners, follow them both.
Yep, GG to Mop and Frost. Give them both a
Yep.
follow. Give my co-commentator, Robo Scout here, a follow.
Yep. And my co-commentator, Sasquatch. But 954, obviously that's important. Yes. Yeah, sure. If you guys want more Metroid Prime, head over to SpeedGaming too. There's still another race, and there's gonna be a ton of other races today. Don't worry.
Yeah,
if you still want more after all this, we've got more.
Yep, today is very packed.
Yep. Alright. Looks like we are going to be kicked off soon, so we will wrap things up. Thank you all for watching us. We'll see you later.
Yep, thanks guys. We'll see you next race.
Yep.